Bing.
Getting this inside the 30. Now on first down, he'll drop the throw.
Oh, dang it.
As he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Hold up.
Inside the 30. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now they go screen. It's complete. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
The other side. Let's go to the other side.
Back to throw again.
Ah, dang.
Taken down. Denzel Perryman in there to drop it for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception?
Oh, it's turnover.
But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
And my friend, let's switch to weather talk for a second, because the seasons, they are changing a little bit. We saw a lot of cold weather games in week 11.
That we did. I'm surprised you're not strumming a guitar right now while you're talking to me. But let's face it, if you're a kicker, if you're a punter, and a lot of quarterbacks say the same thing, please let these games be in domes in this time of year, and especially going down the stretch, because it can really wreak havoc with your game.
Good thing for you, you'll be in Miami Thanksgiving weekend. You got 49ers and the Dolphins.
Yes, I will. Be working on my tan. Melvin Gordon's rookie year was a far cry from his last season at Wisconsin, wasn't it?
Boy, it was. Yeah, we got the numbers right here. 3.5 yards per carry, 641 yards, no touchdown.
Well, I think his team is really looking to do things to help him break out and get back to that Wisconsin form in 2016. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on
Here we go. I'm going to get this punt right here. I don't think I'm going to return it, though.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And the punt over the side. The Broncos offense
I'm
now
gonna keep
gets
trying
ready
this
to
play
head
right
back onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of
Okay,
credit
never
to their
mind.
defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense
shoot.
making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 11. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Super Bowl 51 after this.
Okay, and
A reminder coming up at the intermission. We'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Will the defense dial up the pressure? Let's see. 3rd and 11. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be limited.
I
Now
suck
the
at this
Chargers are
game.
going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt.
I'm going for
Whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I'm just gonna throw it up.
So we're back in the offense getting set. Following the and welcome back,
Maybe,
the offensive unit. They took the timeout,
right here.
and now they get set to
No, I might
line
run
up
it.
as we resume action. They'll come out in the pistol.
I might run it.
They'll try and throw for it here. Steps
Yeah, I'm
away.
running it.
He can run for it, and he will.
Oh,
And
them
a
ankles.
little spin cycle, room to run now. And he's brought down after a good gain.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. He juked him. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And so room to maneuver. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good.
I don't care about this. I picked the wrong play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. All right, Brad, we got a quick second here. Thanksgiving weekend, obviously plenty of football, but Black Friday coming up. I know you're going to be dashing to the store. What's your go-to? What do you have to get?
I got to buy the Madden game for my nephew Cooper.
No doubt about it.
Make sure you get that in there.
Make sure you get plenty of those, and make sure all of your friends have them. I remember a few years ago on a Black Friday, I had a game on Saturday. Discovered I brought the wrong pants with my suit.
Interception.
And had to go get a new suit on Black Friday. I was there when the store opened. Had a great attendant who helped me out. I had the suit fitted and ready to go for my game on Saturday.
Now, I know you usually go pocket square. Did you get a pocket square in for that game, too?
Of course I did.
Attaboy.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
God dang, my sister.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Another pistol look here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Red zone opportunity. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. They'll look to throw now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
There we go.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. So as the set designers rush out here to get us ready for the... And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see you in the postgame. We're ready to get to the third quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Dang, that's a good punt.
This is taken at the 23. Oh, shifty.
Whoa. Oh.
And another juke. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
I gotta watch that again. Hold up. I put that on Snapchat.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, you talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room. Here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense.
And now the rookie's free. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And mercifully, he'll go down. As that play was an utter mess. That might be kind. And the try for 2 unsuccessful.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And now San Diego getting set to go.
God
and on the
damn
last
tired.
round, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build.
User tackle.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 2nd down, Rivers. And it's incomplete.
How do you drop that?
Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. third down here.
Dang, that's
You know it's not
terrible.
an
How
easy
do you
job to
not
go out and
catch
catch
that?
passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Dang, how do you not catch that? How much is that play?
Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7.
I'm watching the live stream. Wow, I'm watching on my phone.
From the gun, Rivers. And the third down
You freaking
pass falls
suck.
incomplete. Antonio Gates, the veteran tight end, was the intended receiver, and it's 4th down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Let me get a good punt return again.
This is brought in at the 21. Look at the spin.
Balance.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. A good pickup there at 22. Back to throw now on 1st down. Out to his left. And he's brought down. They give him 15 more, and it's another 1st down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And a nifty little deep juke spin move. Not a great deal there on the back end, but a nice gain still. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd.
All right, here we go. Blue, landed.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. And the offense in a great spot. It's 1st and goal from the 3. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Ball spotted at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure.
Touchdown.
Right.
No, why'd he throw it?
As he throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf.
Why you throw it?
Fourth down and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage there, able to bat it down?
God dang it.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
I'm about to get a safety.
They come up in an offset eye. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So this is now the fourth time in the last 6 Super Bowls that we've had a safety. And obviously that's strange when you figure during the regular season, on average, you'll see a safety about once every 14 games. So an oddity here to say the least. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is taken at about the 14. Whoosh. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
I'm just messing around with these guys.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh,
It's a screen pass. That's complete.
it.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A big play there with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Broncos continue to pull it on. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap.
Yeah, I got tired of playing it. I'm done. That's it for the broadcast. See you guys.